Okay, so I guess a way someone would coordinate with you to, like, let's say they wanted to volunteer their time and say, hey, look, I just packed a bunch of lunches for some school kids. How would they initiate the process? Would they just get in contact with you and you would pretty much set up maybe like a project date? Welcome back, guys. All right, so today's topic of discussion will be about my friend's nonprofit organization and how would you determine the difference between a legitimate nonprofit organization versus a nonprofit organization that's posing as one and turning out to be a scam. And so I think my friend here will discuss some key factors to consider to help identify the legitimacy of a true nonprofit organization that's looking to establish a rapport here in the Philippines. And if you're looking to start out, whether it's a different country or whatnot, he'll basically go over some key factors. Go over that, so I'm gonna let him introduce himself and the name of his nonprofit organization.
Okay, so my name is Wilson. I am from the Wilson Foundation, and my nonprofit started out dedicated to helping children. And we started this nonprofit back in, I think like December of 2020. Mm-hmm. And it was essentially just our way of kind of helping out the orphanages in the area. But after the first project of helping an orphanage, and that orphanage just happened to have nothing but disabled children. So after that, it became bigger and bigger. So we started branching out from there, and instead of just helping children, then we started helping elderly people, adults, families, schools. And we started in Kenya. That's where a lot of our projects ended up, helping school children. And what I like about our organization versus others are, for example, when you look at Share the Meal, you donate a small portion of your income or whatever you want to donate, and they provide a single meal for a family or a couple children, and that's it. Our organization, we wanted to do something a little different, so instead we went out and we bought enough food and supplies to feed each of those children for at least a month. So we kind of take pride in that. And you were talking about the legalities of nonprofit organizations. So I think the important factors are know where the organization is headquartered, because I think I've seen a couple of fake organizations, and when you start asking them like where they're headquartered, they might say, oh, we're in Malaysia, but then you look at their website and it says they're stationed out of like Kenya, and there's a discrepancy between where they say they're based out of and what their site and other information says. So find out where they're stationed, and then you want to look into what type of licensing requirements are.
Sure.
And a lot of places, especially in the US, you can look up their license based on their state. So you put in the name of their organization, and their license will pop up, whether it's been approved, rejected, if there's any blemishes on that. Some even offer a letter of good standing.
That's great, and that's a key factor to consider. It's just a matter of doing a little research before you kind of make your assessment just by appearance. And we understand, because there, like I said, there's a lot of scams out there, and it's just like, it's really hard to kind of distinguish just by looking at them. But if you do a little bit of research, like you said, business license to look up, and whether it's approved or rejected, you'll see that on record. Just look it up. It's all over the internet. And plus, your nonprofit organization structure is a little bit different because you don't ask for donations.
Oh, that's correct. So we do have the option for people to donate if they want to. Mm-hmm. However, since we've been established back in, like I said, it's almost 2 years now, I think we've only had 2 people donate. Okay. So donations are not how we fund our projects. My organization is not a public organization that's funded by backers or donors or anything. It's funded 100% out of my own pocket. So all the projects, all the staff wages that I pay, those are all from my own pocket.
Wow. So yeah, there you go, folks. So like, let's say if interesting key pointer to point out. And so let's just say that if someone wants to like maybe donate their time, how would they establish that? You know, let's say, hey, look, you know, I want to, Wilson, I want to kind of get in contact with you, and you know, I want to help, you know, feed the children. How would they go about that with your organization?
So we actually prefer people donate their time. We really wouldn't normally recommend donating money. We prefer direct action. So we want people to actually physically get involved into helping people. So if you wanted to do something like that, you can reach out to us via our website, via email. You can do it on Facebook. Facebook is where we're most active. And we have our WhatsApp that is linked to that Facebook. So what we would do is at least give us, I would say, almost a week, just depending on where you are and what you want to do. And we can throw together something within that time frame.
And guys, just keep it. If you want to contact him or find out more information about his nonprofit organization, I will feature all his links down below. So yeah, that's it, folks. Like I said, if you have any questions, post the comments below, or otherwise to reach him directly, I will post a link of his website on how to contact him and do some research and see the stuff the projects that they've done in the past. All right, guys, thanks a lot.
My name is Johnny Rongo, Rural Biashara Ward MCA aspirant and community representative, and also Wilson Foundation coordinator here in Kenya. I want to take this opportunity to thank the Wilson Foundation for this kind act of giving us this water, the free water for the people in this community. The water is it's beneficial for the community. May God continue blessing the Wilson Foundation and make it a larger international umbrella that will offer this kind of support and help to other countries in other continents. We thank you and God bless Wilson Foundation.